Football has fallen off. No techniques. Football is boring. No individuals. The game is gone. Maybe, just maybe, we have football's savior. Not all goals are the same. Not all goals are the same. If you score a go-ahead goal, cool. That's cool. If you score a goal to make it 3-0, 4-0, 5-0, that's cool as well. But you're 1-0 down against the World Cup finalists and guys who were World Cup winners in 2018. A heavy-duty team, a very experienced team, and a team who, until this moment, had never conceded from open play. So who was going to rise with a clutch goal? 1-0 down. If you're a Madrid fan and there is anything negative you have to say about this, I want you to unsubscribe from my channel. I never want to hear you comment on any of my vids, and I never want to interact with you for as long as I live. Please be fair. I've said this right now. If you have anything negative to say about what this child of God has just done, please don't interact with me. This was a where were you moment. It was. Because we've just seen a guy announce himself. A 16-year-old just scored one of the goals of the tournament in a Euro semi-final to get his team back in the game. How's that for context? How's that for context? Because you know what's so crazy? Before France scored, he should have had an assist. So Ruiz, I don't know what you were doing because you already scored 2 goals thanks to your boy, but he should have already had an assist because he, yet again, put the ball on a plate for dude. Not this half-fast 2-yard pass, which is an assist, an actual assist where he's putting it on a plate for you to freaking eat. I mean, he's 16. This is the best 16-year-old player we've seen since Pele. Messi wasn't doing this at 16. Arnold wasn't doing this at 16. Cristiano wasn't doing this at 16. So whether he becomes better than Messi and those guys, probably not. This is the best, guys. We are witnessing history. We are witnessing the best 16-year-old since Pele. Because it's one thing to have the talent. It's another thing to do what he just did in a European Championship semi-final. Mind blown. Mind blown. Because I was convinced that he's 16. Even if he didn't score in this tournament, he still has had an amazing tournament because he's had like 3 assists and he's actually been one of Spain's best players and he's really been that dude. So I was like, okay, it's fine. But to do what I still can't believe what he just did, guys. A 16-year-old just scored like a 30-yard screamer against Mike Mourinho that clipped off the bar to get his team back at the game to make it 1-1. Like, if there's anything negative you have to say, you're not a football fan. You're not a football fan. See, I don't have time for it to be tribal right now. See, tribal fans piss off. Tribal fans, you sicken me. Because all you're there, because tribal fans, you're not football fans. Like, oh, he's a Barca fan, so therefore I must hate because I'm a Madrid fan and I must hate on him. You're a moron. No one likes you, gets lost because you're a loser. We are speaking fluent football now. This is fluent ball. We're speaking fluent ball right now. Wow. Wow. What an announcement. What an announcement. So in a world where football is gone, football is finished, there are always going to be guys. Football will always survive. It will always survive. Pep can do his best to ruin the game. Pep can do his best to take away the excitement and the video of the game. Football always finds a way. The Teshes, the Lalas, the Shomlegs, the Talinis, the Salinis, the Satatatas, the Waitings, they'll always find a way. See, the football court said no. No. Football always finds a way. Wow. And I'm not going to give him a nickname. Because I've got several nicknames for these guys. But based on the state of football right now, I'm not giving him a nickname because I want this guy to cook. And yes, I have invested stocks and my stocks are fully invested in this damn dude. We have to give a shout out to Olmo. YMAL will get all the praise. Didn't almost score the goal against Italy in that Euro semi in the previous Euros. This guy's impact on the Spain team, off the bench and starting, has been amazing. And we need to give Olmo some praise because he doesn't have the sexy name. He's not one of the main stars. But in terms of productivity and effectiveness and how well he fits into the La Fuente team, Olmo deserves a lot of praise. And this is a team sport. And all those pieces matter. And just what he's always been able to do, again, whether he starts or whether he's off the bench, has been key. And again, that goal, he engineered that goal. He was the guy that engineered it and made it happen. Because the key thing is that there are guys who only are good off the bench. And the guys who are maybe only good as starters. But this guy's shown that if you start me, if you bring me off the bench, I will cook. And that is a key thing to have as a manager. So put some respect on Olmo's name. He had a chance. You see, France have been having garbage, and I'll get to Deschamps. France have been garbage. They did not deserve to go through. And France were bad, but this is what France do. Mbappe, quality assist, quality cross to Randall Moana, who I'm shocked who scored, but France had a chance. Mbappe had a golden opportunity. I think it was Barcola on the counter-attack. If Mbappe just hit the target, I think that's in. And Mbappe will know that I've struggled. It's been a tough game, sorry for the mask. But in games like this, it's about gate. It's not how you win, it's whether you win. And that opportunity he had. But I think it's a bigger picture here. Fine, he messed up that opportunity and he bricked it. He's not been good. The team hasn't been good. He's underperformed. The entire team has underperformed. It has not been a good Euros for Mbappe. It simply hasn't. And I don't think you can blame fatigue or injury because the other guys who've been cooking. The other guys who played as much games as you have this past season and who have been cooking. So, but for Mbappe, that could have been vintage Mbappe, where he just cuts in, puts that ball, bottom left, up, puts that ball, top left. And Unai Simon would have no chance. But what can he say? Actually, no. I want to leave this to last. It's been a great ride. He's been manager since 2012. He took over Laurent Blanc after Euro 2012. Bro, this is 12 years? 12 years. And it's been a great run. Deschamps, it's time to step down. You have had a great legacy. It's 3 finals? So you made a Euro final, World Cup winners, another World Cup final, you made a Euro semi. You've had an amazing run. It's time to step down. It's time to step down. You've done your best. You've given it your all. It is time to step down because France were horrendous. They were atrocious. Like, I can understand pragmatism, but this wasn't even pragmatism. This wasn't even good ball. This was peak satanic ball. This was peak. This is some of the greatest satanic ball I've ever seen because France were horrendous. This was terrible. In Deschamps' entire tenure, this is the worst France have looked. So I'm not saying you should have to be attacking and everything, but when you even look at them in 2018, you look at them in 2022, there was still somewhat of a direction and a personality to their play. They were terrible in this game. So they were not. In this game, they were fine. They were okay, but not that great. For this whole tournament, they were bad. And they needed this beating. France did not deserve to win this Euros. France did not deserve to get to the final. I get it. It's about what you do, but the football was so bad. It was so satanic. It promoted Lucifer's agenda to such a degree that, bro, it's time to leave. Zidane has to step in and take this team into a new direction. For Didier Deschamps, you would be greedy. And it would be very unfair of you to take what is still a really good young generation and take them to the next World Cup. It is time for someone new, Zizou, to take the work you've done and take this team into a new direction. This tournament just showed you that, look, your time is up. You had a great run, your time is up. It's time for this team to be taken to a new direction because, look, France, they were terrible. They were awful to watch. And imagine if France had won. If France had won, he'd still be staying, promoting it for the World Cup. So the best thing that could have happened to this French team specifically going into a World Cup, which they will be one of the favorites, was for them to go out like this. The right decision right now is Didier Deschamps step down, step away, and allow Zidane to take this team to a new direction, please. Spain have been the best team. See, if fair is fair, Spain deserve to win these Euros. If fair is fair. Now, fair ain't always fair. And life ain't always fair. But if fair is truly fair, Spain deserve to win these Euros. They have been the best team by a long way. Bro, put it this way. I can't think who's been the second best team. Maybe Turkey or Netherlands. So if I say it's been Turkey or Netherlands, Spain have been light years better than them. So Spain are so better than everyone else at these Euros, which has been very bad in terms of quality. They deserve to win. They deserve to win. And when you look at who they've been through, they've beaten the hosts, they've beaten France substantially well. They now know that there's just one more game to go. And Spain will know that based on what they've been through, whether it's Netherlands or whether it's England, they'll feel like, if no, we will beat these guys. Because Spain now know if we play our game, if we play confident in our game, we will beat whoever is in that final. And I do believe if Spain play their game and everyone plays at that high optimum level that they've been playing throughout, they win in 90 minutes. Forget extra minutes. They will beat whoever they face in that final in 90 minutes if they play at this level. And if Spain win these Euros, they deserve it. They deserve it. The best team doesn't always win. 2006, Argentina were the best team at the 06 World Cup. They didn't win. I felt the Netherlands were the best team in Euro 2000. They didn't win. Ivory Coast, I believe they were the best team in one of those AFCONs. They didn't win. Germany were the best team in the 2010 World Cup. They didn't win. So the best team who plays the best football don't always win. But this might be one of those rare occasions where Spain, who have been superb, these guys have been amazing, should win. They were 2-1 up in this game. They were keeping the ball and they were still looking for the third. And when you just look at what guys can groom off the bench, it's amazing. Spain were so much better than France. They were so much better than France. And they fully deserve it. And if Spain win these Euros, is there a Rodri Ballon d'Or discussion? That's for you guys. But if they win these Euros, is there a Rodri Ballon d'Or discussion? But I'm telling you right now, this team is good. And this team is young. Because I'm looking at what Nico Williams is doing. I'm looking at what YMAL is doing. I'm looking at some other young guys coming through. This is a talented team. So whatever happens at these Euros, this is going to be a team to watch out because the scary thing about this Spain team is they found that eureka moment. Shout out to Einstein. They found a eureka moment. We can mix possession with direct attacking play. The issue was possession, and it just became stupid to watch. But now it's a great balance of possession with 1v1 play, direct attacking play, and dribblers, and great technique and quality football. That's a dangerous potent mix, man. So Spain, just one more game. And bro, you're going to have to be damn good to beat these guys because these guys have been good.